Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Let's get into some of the latest buzz that's been swirling around in NFL circles. Specifically, a potential blockbuster trade that could shake up the NFC North and send shockwaves through the league. The Green Bay Packers are reportedly eyeing a significant upgrade on their defense, and one of the names that's come up in recent whispers is Trent McDuffie from the Kansas City Chiefs. This isn't just some rumor. Sources close to the situation suggest that the Packers are exploring a trade that could see McDuffie donning the green and gold very soon. To give you some background, the Chiefs are currently sitting at an 8-8 record and are in a bit of a transition phase. They've been juggling a roster that's trying to find its identity after some key moves, and one of the areas they're looking to bolster is their secondary. McDuffie, a versatile defensive back, has been a key piece in Kansas City's defensive puzzle, and teams are showing interest because of his ability to disrupt plays from multiple positions. The Chiefs are reportedly willing to part with McDuffie in exchange for a second-round pick in 2026 and a fourth-round pick in 2027, along with some cap management benefits, specifically freeing up about $17 million in cap space to invest in younger talent. This move makes a lot of sense for the Packers, who have been searching for that next-generation playmaker in the defensive backfield. McDuffie is not just a solid tackler, he's a disruptive presence on the field. His ability to shadow receivers, especially in the slot, makes him a perfect fit for Green Bay's defensive schemes. He's known for his quick hips, excellent instincts, and the rare ability to cover like a shadow. His versatility allows him to play both inside and outside, making him a nightmare for offenses trying to match him up with their best receivers. This kind of flexibility is exactly what the Packers need as they look to tighten up a secondary that's been giving up too many big plays this season. Let's talk a little about McDuffie's profile. Over his career, he's accumulated 8 interceptions and 45 pass deflections, numbers that highlight his knack for creating turnovers. His PFF grade is an impressive 98, indicating his high level of play and consistency on the field. In the 2025 season, he's recorded 4 interceptions, 20 pass deflections, and allowed just 50% completion rate when targeted, which is remarkable considering the high-caliber offenses he's been up against. He's allowed only 580 yards passing this season, and his expected points added, EPA, per target sits at an impressive -0.24, meaning he's actively reducing the offense's chances of succeeding when targeting him. His tackling stats are solid, with 68 tackles so far and a run support grade of 85. McDuffie has been relatively healthy, avoiding major injuries, which is critical when considering a trade of this magnitude. His game closely echoes that of a young Tyrann Mathieu, dynamic, versatile, and able to cover multiple roles. He's seen an increase in slot coverage by about 20%, and he's recorded 5 sacks from blitzing, showing his ability to be a disruptive force not just in coverage, but also as a rusher. His YAC, yards after catch, allowed is a low 3.5 yards per reception, further emphasizing his ability to limit big gains. From the Chiefs' perspective, this trade makes strategic sense. They're currently giving up roughly 9 points per game, which is below league average, but their offensive line has been a work in progress, with 38 sacks on the season and ongoing efforts to extend their depth along the defensive line. Moving McDuffie, who's a young, ascending talent, allows them to acquire draft capital to rebuild and focus on their front seven, which has been a priority for them this season. For the Packers, acquiring McDuffie would be a game-changer. Their interior defense has been a concern, with opponents gaining around 240 yards passing and 110 yards on the ground against them. Adding McDuffie with his projected plus 15 pass deflections and a reduction of 15% in completions allowed would significantly improve their secondary. His presence, along with other defensive pieces, would boost the unit's overall efficiency, which has been lagging behind the top defenses in the league. The Packers' front seven could also benefit from this addition, seeing an increase of about 12% in overall defensive efficiency, leading to more turnovers, possibly even a boost of 9 additional takeaways. What's interesting is how this could impact the division. The NFC North has been fiercely competitive, and a move like this could tilt the balance of power. The Packers, who have been striving to reassert themselves as division contenders, could find in McDuffie a key piece to their puzzle, especially as they aim to elevate their defense to match their offensive firepower. Their secondary has struggled with consistency, giving up too many big plays, but with McDuffie's ability to cover tightly and create turnovers, they'd be adding a player capable of changing the game in a flash. Looking at the bigger picture, this trade could also impact the Packers' playoff odds. Right now, they're sitting in the middle of the pack, but with a stronger defense, especially with a player of McDuffie's caliber, their chances of making a deep postseason run increase significantly. His addition could reduce the opponent's offensive efficiency, making life easier for the Packers' secondary and pass rush. It's worth noting that McDuffie's impact on the field has been impressive enough to influence betting odds as well. His presence would cut the Packers' Super Bowl odds from plus 1,800 to plus 1,200, an increase of about 33%, putting them in a more favorable position heading into the final stretch of the season. And let's not forget, this isn't just about immediate impact. McDuffie's youth and versatility give the Packers a long-term asset. He's still developing and has the potential to be a cornerstone of their secondary for years to come. His ability to handle different roles in the secondary means the Packers could tailor their defensive schemes even further, creating mismatches and confusing offenses. The coaching staff would have a versatile, reliable player who can step up in critical moments, whether it's covering the slot, playing outside, or rushing the passer. Now, of course, skeptics might point out that trading draft picks and cap space always carries risks, especially when you're investing in a player who's still young and developing. But the Packers have shown in recent seasons that they're willing to make bold moves to reshape their roster and position themselves for success. With a solid core of young talent and an experienced coaching staff led by head coach Matt LaFleur, they're aiming for a resurgence that can carry them deep into the postseason. In conclusion, this potential trade for Trent McDuffie represents a visionary move by the Packers' front office. It's a gamble, sure, but one that could redefine their defense and help propel them back into Super Bowl contention. McDuffie's skill set, combined with the strategic fit and the timing, makes this a move that fans should be watching closely. It's the kind of bold decision that could turn the tide, establishing a defensive dynasty for the Packers and creating a new chapter of success in Green Bay. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you believe McDuffie can be the difference maker that takes the Packers' defense to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. We're all in this together, and every one of us has a voice in this journey. Let's keep the passion alive, and as always, go Pack Go.